Alright, let's talk about contraceptive pills like postnatal 2, combination 3, and post pills. And let's talk about how they work, their benefits, and some of the minor side effects you can experience using contraceptives. So, have you ever taken time to read through your leaflets? To me, I take my time to make sure I read those leaflets. Never taking time to read through your leaflets, especially when you buy your pills, you would notice that it was categorically stated that not 2 is not a daily pills, and that is why it was called an emergency pill for some reasons. Now I will give you detailed reasons why postnatal pills is called an emergency pills. If you've also taken your time to read through the leaflet of post pills, you will see the difference between post pills and postnatal 2 and their uses. Postnatal 2 is an emergency pills, which means you can only take it within 2 or 3 days. Is more effective than within 24 hours to 48 hours after you had something to do with your partner when you're not safe or during your unsafe time, and you consult your emergency pills. Now, the difference now is that if you're using post pill, you can even use post pill 4 times in your cycle, which means post pill, you can use post pill this first week and still use it the second week and still use it the third week and still use it the fourth week without any significant side effects or alterations on your body system. But you can't do that with postnatal because postnatal 2 is way higher and stronger. You're welcome to Rachel Space. My name is Rachel Ekanyao. So today I want to quickly talk about contraceptive pills as a mommy. So over time, there's this contraceptive I usually use. One was these daily pills. The brand I usually use is Combination 3. It's a product of Society for Family Health. If you've ever heard of it, Combination 3. So that's the daily pill I use. The way that pill works is that start taking it daily, and then it comes in a light a yellowish kind of color and a brown one. Now the brown one is the iron. Then the white one is the one you take daily from day 1, day 2, day 3. The same time you took it the last day is the same time you take it the next day. So you take that combination 3, 1 in the morning, 1 the next day. And if you forgot to take it and after you might have had an intercourse with your partner, you make sure you take it immediately you remember it. You just keep taking it. See how I usually combine it. If I take combination 3 today and I forgot to take it, and I know within that period, that or week, that I might have had something with my husband. So what I do is you now get your emergency contraceptive. That is now how you're supposed to know come in. Postnatal 2 is an emergency contraceptive. Please, postnatal 2 is not meant to be taken on a daily basis. Please, if you abuse postnatal, there's chances of having hormonal imbalance. Yes, there's chances of having hormonal imbalance. Now, I would say the abuse of contraceptive pills is the major causes of hormonal imbalance. How I take my contraceptive: if I'm taking the daily pills, the one you take from every day for 28 days, 7th day within that 28 days, that means the white one is the main contraceptive that contains estrogen. So you keep taking that one for 21 days. Then the brown one, it can be brown, it can be yellow, depending the product you're using. The brown one is non-iron. It's not really a contraceptive though, it's an iron. That one is for 7 days, making it a total of 28 days. Before you finish that 28 days, you should see your menstrual flow. It's a complete cycle. But after taking those ones and you know that you forgot to take your daily pills and you know you've had something to do with your partner, No, it's not always easy taking pills every day. So one day it happens, you will forget it, and you have not taken it for a long time. What I do now is to take my emergency pills, which is a contraceptive pill. That's your post-nol. That is now where post-nol comes in. You take post-nol just once in a cycle, but post-pill, you can take post-pill 3 times within your cycle. Yes, you can take post-pill 2 times in a week. You can take it's not as strong as post-nol 2. Take post-pill 2 times in a week. You can take it 3 or 4 times in a cycle. It's okay. But post-nol does not work that way. Post-nol works like once in a cycle. It's not like you took post-nol today, Monday, and you had something to do, and then you buy another post-nol 2 on Sunday. That's just a way of you causing yourself some health issues, hormonal imbalance, and it might start with delay in menstrual flow, a lot of hormonal changes. You just start noticing that I've not been seeing my flow. And then another thing you should also know when you're using contraceptives is that contraceptives generally alters your cycle. What am I saying is that if you're using contraceptive pills, you might not always see your cycle, just the exact time and date you usually see them. So they can come, like if you're supposed to see your cycle on 20th, you might see it before or after, or even you might even miss that particular time to see it at the 1st of the next month or the 2nd of the next month. Those are some of the side effects of contraceptive pills. I'm not pregnant, but my menses is not coming. Those are some of the hormonal changes you'll be noticing when you start abusing your, especially post-nol 2. Another contraceptive I use as a mom. If you don't want to use those post-nol and all that, the another contraceptive I use naturally, Ajumbisi. Ajumbisi is good. Apart from it cleansing your body, apart from it cleansing the system, uterus, it is also good. It's a natural contraceptive. That is why once in a week I take Ajumbisi. In a week I will just take it and then stop. In the other week I'll just take it, stop. It also helps in managing your weights. I'm talking out of experience. Ajumbisi, like our contraceptives that work, so you can decide to be doing once in a week. You take Ajumbisi straight up for 2 days and then you stop once in a week. So apart from it being a contraceptive, it also helps in managing weights, right? And then another thing too that helps me as a mom, as my natural contraceptive, is your ovulation tracker. Please, I think it's no longer news. Every mom right now, not just mom, every lady who is sexually active should have an ovulation tracker or checker. It helps. It also saves you the stress of taking pills all the time, of taking pills, of taking whatever thing just in the name that you want to prevent pregnancy. So I think the best way, a natural way, is to use your ovulation tracker. So your ovulation tracker tells you when it's safe for you and when it's not safe for you. Do you get? So if you keep in line and routinely with this, you will still see that you can space your children very well. You can have a good spacing. You can have a good spacing without even going for family planning. So to me, what I use lately is that ovulation tracker. That one has been working naturally. It has been working naturally. But in the case that when it happened and you didn't really keep to the rules of your ovulation tracker, that is now when your emergency pills comes in, and that is now when your emergency pills like post-nol 2 and post pills come in. But other than that, you can do them naturally by using your ovulation tracker, and they tell you there's a lot of ovulation tracker for you to use, and then your ovulation tracker tells you when it's safe for you and when it's not safe for you. And over time, it has really been working for me. It also a very good method of preventing pregnancy. Thank you for listening, and thank you for your time.